to my Christmas 2023 home decorations. Come in. Welcome to part 1 of my Christmas home decorations. Last year, a friend of mine, Diane Kennedy, gave me a gift that had a reindeer on, and I thought, oh my, that's going to be my inspiration for home decorations for 2023. As you can see in my foyer here, I do have a reindeer. The lighted reindeer is an indoor-outdoor reindeer that I purchased from Amazon. And the smaller reindeer there are just an added feature. You'll find that I have reindeer throughout my home this holiday season. As you can see at my entry door there, I have corner wreaths that have ribbons on. And actually, I didn't make those bows. I purchased them. You know me, I love making bows because bows are a quick element and they make a nice design additive. I did make the bow that's on my wreath here on the door. And you'll find that I have incorporated bows throughout my decorations. This year, I've decorated 8 Christmas trees. Now, I'm showing you the niche above my door because I thought, I should add a tree up there. But I decided not to. Maybe next year, I'll put one up there. I'll move around in my foyer area and we'll just take a peek at the upstairs there, the landing as well. But as you can see, I have a flocked garland on the banister. Quite simple and easy to do. My decorating style, you'll find, is very simplistic. Quick to decorate and easy to put away. In my foyer, I went with gold reindeer in that niche and a gold angel. Just to continue the gold pattern that's on my picture that's in the niche. That's there year-round. Go on that message there that says joy. And I'll just move around in my foyer here. Give you a bird's eye view. Golden angel and gold Christmas tree. The vase there has gold picks and green as well. So we'll begin the tour in my living room. My color scheme this year for the living room is green, a light green, or lime green, I should say, and forest green, the darker green, and gold, of course. My pictures are gold and black, and gosh, the sun's really shining bright on them, but you get the gist. Gold and black, and I decided to incorporate more gold in my holiday decorations. I'll move in and we'll take a look at the Christmas tree. This year I decided to go with my green 12-foot Christmas tree in the living room instead of the 12-foot flocked Vickerman. I switch them out from time to time. And you'll find that as you're decorating, you'll switch things out. You'll use traditional items that you're accustomed to using each Christmas and just add new or other additives to your traditional decorations. And that's my style. You'll find that I use some of the items used before, but I just put them in a different location. Decided to go with a forest green on my gifts. The forest green matches my pillows. And there you have it, more reindeer. Gold reindeer on that forest green pillow. Let's take a look at some of the ornaments. I have my congressional ornaments on my tree this year, as I always do. I just move them from one tree to the other at different times, different years. And more reindeer on my table here. I searched and searched and searched for candles that would fit into the brass larger reindeer there, and I couldn't find the green color that I needed. And while visiting in New York last week, I found green candles, fancy that, at Home Goods there in New York. I was really excited because initially I couldn't find any. And I also found this green reindeer. I found him at TJ Maxx. I was amazed and I thought, that will go well with my Christmas decorations this year. I'll move over. Dashing through the snow. We don't have snow yet, but I'm anticipating that we'll have it pretty soon, which I don't mind because I love it when it snows. There you have my gold and green Christmas tree. Keeping that gold and green color. As you can see, my banister here, I have lime green and gold picks with, of course, forest green garland. Simply done. That's my style. Very simplistic. And you'll see the gifts that I had out on last year. I'll move over so that you can take a look at the gifts again. I had many questions from you about the gifts, and as you'll remember, I purchased them from Home Depot. They fit perfectly well on my landing. And as you can see on this side of the banister, I went with red balls and forest green picks and red tinsel garland to match the gifts. And I went with more gifts, different gifts from last year. I went with colored gifts and Christmas trees on each stair this year. As you can see, the banister there, I have just poinsettias and forest green garland. Again, that forest green is an accent that I brought into my living area this year, my living room. Now, let's walk over to my dining room. The theme for my dining room this year is a winter wonderland. I wanted somewhat of an elegant flair. There's my snowman. I love that guy. I like how he changes colors. And I just move him around in my home from year to year. Now, in looking at my dining area, as you can see, I have deer on my tablescape there, and actually deer on the placemats. I put them actually on my napkin there, the napkin rings. And there's a message on each place setting. Joyful. Believe. Merry. This is a merry time of the year. As you can see, I have deer and gold, silver, I should say, silver Christmas trees, white Christmas trees, and the table runner is a sequined silver. Try to add an elegant flair. I even have snowflakes on my light fixture there, hanging from the light fixture. A winter wonderland. At the back of each chair, I decided to go with decorating them simply. Just ribbon, sequin ribbon with just a ornament at the end of each. I'll move over to my Christmas tree, all white and silver. Again, I wanted a winter wonderland feel in my dining room. So white and silver are the colors I chose for this area. In this village here, I love it because each structure has a lighting element in it. And I thought, how perfect for my winter wonderland dining room theme. There's Mr. Santa, and he's all silver and white. The reindeer here, keeping with that theme, I purchased from Z Gallery, and that's Z as in zebra. He's all sparkly and a nice element for my dining room. And there you have it, my winter wonderland theme in the dining room, of course. Okay, I'll move right along and we'll continue into my powder room. This was an easy make. I just covered my picture that's typically on my wall there, and I'll tell you a little about that as we move on. But I decided to put the gifts here in front of this picture because my powder room colors, I decided to go with a teal color, which was an inspiration from my pictures, my wall pictures here. So in the powder room, I have a teal color with silver, a silver tinsel Christmas tree, and red and teal ornaments. And a teal sequin tree skirt. The message says joy. merry and bright. Yes, the holidays are merry and bright. Noel. And there you have my powder room. All teal, red, and silver. We'll move into my office. And as you know, the office is a place for messaging, right? So I decided just to simply incorporate messages into my office. The colors are white and blue that I chose this year. White Christmas tree with blue ornaments. And just messages throughout. Oh, holy night. Happy holidays. Oh, what fun, that message says. Let heaven and nature sing. Keeping with the reindeer theme, I have a reindeer there with just blue ribbon around their necks. And, of course, white Christmas trees. There is my skiing reindeer. Peace. And in my cabinet here, I have Let's Heaven and Nature Sing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Merry and bright. Happy holidays. And that's my office. Just a number of messages. The truck there, the holiday truck, says joy. Let's move into my family room now. Color scheme that I used in my family room is all red and white. Keeping that reindeer theme. Reindeer on my pillows there on the occasional chairs. And more reindeer. Red and white theme, as I mentioned, for my family room. Everything red and white. The poinsettia there is one that I have out year-round. Actually, it's a live plant, and the leaves by December, mid-December, throughout December, are all red, and they're turning red. You can see that some are turning red already. I don't have a green thumb, but I do quite well with this poinsettia, caring for it. It's quite large, so I place it behind my piano there. Red and white for my Christmas tree. And I have a white toy soldier that grace my red and white Christmas tree. He's pretty cool, and he plays various music. I don't have the music on, but I just decided to have his lights on. And you're wondering, now she said everything was all red and white, and he has green lights flashing. So I'll say that the green matches the green in my 12-foot Vickerman Christmas tree. I'll move over so that you can get a closer look at the Christmas tree. Peace, love, Santa presents, that says. All red and white. I'll move into my Nook, my breakfast nook, continuing that red and white theme of my dining room. I just have garland around the top of my window in the breakfast area. Gold chargers, gold reindeer, napkin rings, and everything all red and white. I added poinsettias at the back of each chair, keeping that red and white theme. I'll move quickly over to my island. Baked fresh daily, Gingerbread Bakery, and there's Mr. Santa. He's the baker. And I have gingerbread cookies out and gingerbread on the Joy disc there. Everything red and white. That Santa was a find from Hobby Lobby. Pretty cool. He has his apron on with a wire whisk and cookie cutter, and he's a pretty neat guy. Moving on to my sweets area, Candy Cane Land, and I just have different candies out. Sweet treats, and of course, candy canes. Another deer. I'll move over to my hot chocolate area. I put this train out each year because I got a lot of comments about this train. I got it several years ago. And this year I added Mrs. Claus Cafe. Red Hots, peppermints, and coffee, chocolate, and rainbow sprinkles, and fruitcake. And I have that out here. All of those items all ready for my hot chocolate drinks. And this was a really neat find. I love the gingerbread people that are made to sit on top of mugs. Really fun. Red ribbon with bows on my cabinetry. Everything all red and white. My adult drink station. Drink up. It's Christmas. My wine, of course, and wine glasses. And as you'll recall, each year, my husband and I choose a wine label. As you can see on the darker color there, the darker color label. And that's from last year, Christmas 2023. We give those out as gifts to our friends. Another deer, and the wine glasses here are quite unique. My daughter brought them from Istanbul, and I decided, I'll put those out. Wine and cheese, another deer, and more red and white. Coffee, the other vitamin C. Yes, indeed. Another deer. I just covered my pantry door with ribbon. And there you have my red and white colored kitchen. Quite simple, but fun to do, fun to create. Another view of my family room, all red and white. Well, I thank you for visiting, and I hope that my decorations have inspired you to start your holiday decorations. Remember my style, very simplistic, not fussy, and easy to do. Do like my channel and hit the subscribe button. All red and white gift there that flows into my family room. You visited my sister Charlotte's decorations in Texas, and now you visited my first segment of my 2023 holiday decorations. Stay tuned for part 2, my lower level. Again, thank you for visiting, and do have a very happy holiday season. Tune in to part 2 of my decorations. Happy holidays.